Listen, we all know Joanne Rowling or J.K. Rowling, okay? The woman who invented what wizards are and also invented anti-Semitism. It's very interesting. She invented. Many people don't talk about it, but she actually did invent anti-Semitism. It's very true. Her family lineage goes far back into that. She also was the founding members of transphobia, which is also super interesting. It's very weird how that works out. Very weird. She also exacerbated the potato famine brought on to the Irish by the British Crown. She has a long, very strange, very odd history, right? But one thing she doesn't have too much of a history of is Ukraine. So recently, a really interesting thing happened is that JK was reached out to by Ukraine and President Volodymyr Zelensky, and they wanted to bring her on to talk about really important things, right? And so she was like, I would love to talk to Volodymyr Zelensky and I would love to help out Ukraine. The only problem is that the people who reached out to her wasn't Volodymyr Zelensky, wasn't on Volodymyr Zelensky's behalf. They weren't even Ukrainian. They were Russian. There's a Russian comedy duo that found her, pretended to be Volodymyr Zelensky and pretended to be Ukrainians and trolled the absolute heck out of her and did a 12-minute increasingly uncomfortable interview with her where they ask her a bunch of odd questions and she has to try to pretend like things are going to be like it's all okay. And I'd love to show you what happened because it is quite curious, I must say. This is real praxis. That's true. Clueless. I'm going to talk to the president of Ukraine.
Hello.
Hi, Miss Rowling. I want to tell you that I'm happy to talk to the greatest writer of our time without any exclusion. And I want to admit that I'm a big fan of yours work. Thank you, what you're doing.
Thank you so much. That means the world. And I think that Ukraine could lead your part of Europe in that respect. I think if Ukraine sets the example going forward, that would be a wonderful thing.
I wanted to talk with you about the cancellation culture of Russia now. It's loud. What?
Look at it. And the world's crazy, isn't it? Cancel culture. So true.
Else do you think the whole civilized world can do to put pressure on them? I know that in Russia you have banned local publishers from publishing your books, as I know, of course.
I think that I'm not sure that story is accurate. I think that although that has been reported, but we are currently not proceeding in Russia ourselves because out of solidarity with Ukraine, I'm not proceeding with certain business interests in Russia. So, in fact, it would be me not wanting to be affiliated with Russia rather than the other way around.
Maybe it's better to demand.
It is true. This is the first time I've ever heard J.K. Rowling speak. I could have gone my whole life without that.
And that Russians don't read your books at all, for us, I think. Did you? Yeah, because they did not deserve it.
Well, they certainly didn't understand them.
I heard that you have write Harry Potter with Tchaikovsky's music. So
that is true. That is true. Well, partly, not always. There was some pop music too.
I know, but now there's a time when any Russian culture should be under surrendering. Should be should be really how to say. We have to look at it properly, not to promote Russian culture.
She's like, oh, so I heard you wrote Harry Potter while listening to Tchaikovsky. Is that true? Well, there's like some Katy Perry in there too. This is so awkward. Oh, she's scared. She's scared. She's like, wait a second. Wait. She's super self-serious. She's very She thinks of herself as like a trailblazer, 100%.
Including Tchaikovsky, and I know that you have heard that it's already banned in some parts of Europe now.
Yeah. I agree. I think that pressure must be brought to bear on Russia culturally, economically. I certainly support much stronger sanctions against Russia.
Yeah, and by the way,
Prussia? It is weird. Like she said, Prussia? Is Prussia still around? Prussia? Hello? Wait, did she just come back from her time machine? I'm so scared. Maybe she knows more than we're letting on.
I know the problem that Tchaikovsky is also gay.
Yeah.
Okay, Joe. In the new film Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, The Secret of Dumbledore, Russian actor Alexander Kuznetsov plays the role of Helmut. Unfortunately, it can no longer be cut out. But is it possible to impose any sanctions on him? Like, for example, it was a story with Johnny Depp.
Yes, Fantastic Beasts has been a very interesting experience. I will certainly talk to people and see what we can do.
There's a T-slur in this interview? No! What the heck? I skimmed through it. I didn't hear. Wait, can we have somebody, I don't know, I may have to skim through again. No! They say slurs? There's a little pause really quick. This is pretty good. They do be roasting this poor woman. When I say poor woman, I mean, she deserves it, let's be honest.
Shape of the letter Z. You know what is it?
Lightning bolts, yeah.
Yeah. So is it possible to somehow remove this care due to the geopolitical situation? Maybe.
He's like, wait, it's the Z on his forehead. He's like the Z with the Russians.
Maybe it's better to put the Ukrainian trident. It's our sign of Ukraine on his forehead, and it's good to make his cut hair as Ukrainian forelock.
She's writing that down?
I will look at that. It might be good for me to do something with that myself on social media.
She's writing that down. She's like, oh my gosh. He's right. I'll get canceled. Change Z. Don't get canceled. Oh no. No way. She's frantically writing down change the Z on the forehead. Oh my gosh.
Because I think that would get into the newspapers. I didn't know they were doing that, but that's certainly something that I can address personally.
Mm-hmm. Holy crap. Well, she's scared.
Now, the situation.
Wait, I want to see her eyes again.
That would get into
is Ukraine's political situation. Maybe it's better.
No. Oh my gosh. Scared. You've alerted the Rowling. The Z has been the letter. Monsieur Rowling, do you think that you could possibly talk to Joe Biden to get the Z removed from the English lettering system? She's like, I think I can do that. I think that I could probably talk to the Queen and hopefully get her to remove the letter Z. That's really important. Not again.
I need to do something with that myself on social media. Because I think that would get into the newspapers. I didn't know they were doing that, but that's certainly something that I can.
Who uses Z in the English anyways? Everybody named Zach instantly disappears.
Address personally.
Mm-hmm. Now the situation is pretty hard for us. You know that there are still many fights around, especially on the east side of Ukraine.
She's so concerned
and you know
right
that your country also is supporting us. You know that I had already a meeting with your Prime Minister, Boris, and we already in big touch with him. But especially I it doesn't matter, but I see that he doesn't really, as I think in my humble opinion, that he really understands what is really going on in our country.
It's incredible. Just so you know, she thinks that she's taking this so seriously, for one, because she's like a humorless fuck, but also because she thinks that she's talking to actual President Vladimir Zelensky. Just in case you didn't keep up with that, she thinks that she thinks that the man speaking to her right now is Zelensky. Yes. Oh, yeah, she thinks she's speaking with Zelensky. Has she had never heard him talk? I guess not. He doesn't sound, I mean, like, he sounds Russian, but he's not, I mean, he sounds like, he sounds Slavic, but he sounds different than Zelensky. Maybe she just thinks that that's like what it's like over Zoom or whatever. But yeah, actually, yes, she thinks she's speaking to Zelensky right now. Yes, that's why she's taking this so seriously.
Especially because it's like a kind of his PR. Yeah, it's, of course, it is. It is, and he's a conservative, of course. That's why.
Yeah, exactly.
I always supported laborists, and I had a good friendship with Tony Blair and other people. So
yeah, Tony Blair.
Yeah. Now, we are trying to find the ways how to collaborate with the world's community, how to get more support, how to get more military support to our country. And of course it's really important, but what is role?
I love how she thinks that like what Zelensky has going on, talking, trying to get like military support. What the fuck does he think that like J.K. Rowling wants? How is J.K. Rowling going to help? Right? Like what are you going to do? Like she writes shitty little fiction books. What is she going to do? How can J.K. Rowling support Ukraine? She does. She thinks, listen, she writes a book and then thinks that she's the main character. It's incredible. It's wild. Zelensky needs me. Ukraine needs me.
Also important for me is to know that people who are not politicians, they really support us. They really feel what do we feel, and especially like many famous writers, many famous musicians. And I'm also an actor in past. I was an actor in maybe in the future, I hope I will take a part in a new movie about Harry Potter, when especially you put Ukrainian tridents on his forehead. How do you see?
She's still... yes, I could be like Harry Potter, but I could have the Ukraine symbol on my forehead instead of the evil Russian Z.
Wait, what kind of gender has Boris?
He's definitely a man, and his past history proves that he's definitely a man.
We are going to open book clubs all over the country and name them after you. And we also want to invite you to read Harry Potter in front of the soldiers of the Azov Battalion.
No! No, they're destroying this woman. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Yes. Could you read Harry Potter and the Goblet of Coblet in front of our Azov Battalion? They've been working so hard. Oh, dude. She's scared. She's scared. She thinks she's talking to Zelensky. You can't say no. He's like, can you read your book? Wait, is it like bedtime? Is it story time? All the Azov soldiers have to sit crisscross applesauce and have Harry Potter and Fumbling Bumbling read to them before they go out and go kill some more Russians. That's so nice. Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Avastal. They're ripping this woman apart.
They have a Bubblic club.
What the fuck did he say?
They have a Bubblic club.
Dude, is the glove go gub glove there? That shit's incredible. That's incredible. Bubblic club? What the hell is that?
They like, they like to read a lot, especially German literature. Just don't read them passages about half-breeds. They are nationalists and do not like such people.
Understood.
Dude, JK, what are you doing? Is she okay? I get it. What's happening? Who is this woman, dude? I get it. Don't read them anything about the Germans. They're nationalists. They don't like them very much. I get it.
Messages about half-breeds. They are nationalists and do not like such people.
Understood.
I want to clarify where you are sending the money that Loomis has collected. The fact is that we are really like modern weapons. We want to buy a lot of weapons and missiles with your money to destroy Russian troops. I hope you're all for it. So.
I think that, well, we'll look after the kids, but I really want Ukraine to have all the arms it needs.
And we will deal with refugees and children after the Russian leave our.
She wants them to have all the arms they need. Is fucking like, are the soldiers going to be grafted? Are they all going to have extra arms to hold extra guns? And law for every child, javelin for in every pot.
Our land. You must understand that the weapons are more important now, but we cannot advertise it. I can say in the press that the money was.
Who's the Slav-sounding dude? Oh, this is President Volodymyr Zelensky, President of Ukraine.
Depends on children, and and we will buy and low missiles with them in the UK. So let's do that.
Okay, I understand completely.
And by the way.
Hey, JK, can you send us a little bit of money? We'll buy some missiles from the UK, please. Okay, I get it. JK, can you be like, can you understand you're being played for like once in your life? I don't know if I believe you. What are you talking about? Why do you think J.K. Rowling would be sitting down with this person if they weren't Volodymyr Zelensky, president of Ukraine?
Way, I ordered that our fighters write Avada
Kedavra.
Yeah.
You can't say that. You can't say that. That's the spell that makes everybody in a 12-mile radius instantly come, right? You can't that's the banned spell. You can't say that. You can't do that. What the hell? That's incredible. That's the brown note. Yeah, that spell, if you say it backwards, it makes everybody in like a 15-mile radius instantly shit their britches. That's why it's banned. You say the spell and you instantly get canceled on Twitter. Bodied. Russians after JK does the secret spell. Yeah, they all gasm. And they won't be able to hold their weapons anymore. Would you look at that? Thank you, J.K. Rowling. We needed that.
Missiles that we will launch at Donetsk and Lugansk. So how do you like this joke?
I love the joke.
J.K. Does she not know what's going on? Does she have no clue what's going on in Ukraine? She's like, we're going to bomb Donetsk and Luhansk. That's cool, isn't it? She's like, oh yeah, that's so funny. Actually clueless. Literally clueless. Mm-hmm. Yep, war crimes.
Finally, tell me a secret. I'm interested, as your fan. Is Dumbledore gay? I won't tell anyone. And who did he sleep with?
Well, I said in 2007 that I always saw Dumbledore as gay. That's the truth. In 2007, and it was a big scandal at the time that I said it. So yeah, She's so brave. That's the way I see him. I mean, it's an old man. He's an old man when we see him in the book. So, his love life is no longer very important. But yeah, that's how I saw him.
I will never tell this to anyone, so hopefully not with a transgender person.
This has been such a pleasure.
JK? Dude, did you hear the people in the back cackling when did you hear the people in the back cackling when he said that? They couldn't even like hold in their laughter. And she's like, yep. Yep. Don't talk to them transgender. She's so stupid. Haha, minorities. Transgender. Transgengar? Oh no. Okay, wait here.
Anyone, so.
That's the truth. In 2007, and it was a big scandal at the time that I said it. So yeah, that's the way I see him. I mean, it's an old man. He's an old man when we see him in the book. So, you know, his love life is no longer very important. But yeah, that's how I saw him.
I will never tell this to anyone. So hopefully not with a transgender person.
Dude, the people laughing in the back, they're just cackling, dude. Holy shit. How is she not picking up on this? Hello? I will not tell it to a transgender. Oh man.
It's such a pleasure.
Let me introduce my my team.
So stupid.
It's you know that we also have a we use not traditional methods, and we try to.
Wait a second. I'm sorry. I wanna see something really quick. We're at 9:24. I just wanna make sure nothing too crazy happens. I promise you, we're getting to an. If you thought this was insane, they go a little bit more insane. Trans Genghis Khan. Oh my gosh. Is that how transness spread in the first place? Genghis Khan was having sex with so many people and he spread the trans. Yeah, pronouns Gengar. So if you think if this is crazy and she was dense here, wait until you see what the last bit that they have for this.
Try to involve people who usually not far away from magic. And I know some people who are some like wizards. We know them. It's like people. I called my own army Order of the Ukrainian Phonics. I have people. It's our.
What's the power fist? So strong. Oh, power. Shut the fuck up, JK. Yes, I stand with you.
Say. Hereditary witches that they usually has a special spell words how to help our army, and if you don't mind, I can show you them if you
Definitely.
Agree.
I would love to.
Okay, just let me show them. Выходите, есть кто на линии? It's here.
What is this? Oh no! It's just these are the hereditary wizards. The wizards, they're here.
They
are. Hi. Hello. Wonderful to meet you.
It's hereditary witches, and especially like they are real wizards.
I can see that. I can tell. I'm.
Yes, they are. Yes, wizards. Witches.
Qualified to say.
They want to say to you something. Бабушки, скажите что-нибудь от своего сердца.
Dear Joanne, my name is Hermione Granger. My friends and I are hereditary sorcerers, and we conjure so our army wins. Can you help us? Say some spell to help us.
For this section, let me work on the closed captions, because I can change the closed captions a bit, can I not? Oh, here we go. I got you guys, okay? Your streamer has your back. Here, I'm gonna like back it up a little bit, and the closed captions you will now see right up here, okay? Your streamer has your back.
2 hours. Army wins. Can you help us? Say some spell to help us. Oh, shit, motherfucker.
Wait. The ancient spells. The ancient spells. They're here. Wait, okay, wait. I'm gonna check this one more time. I'll play it again, but I'm gonna check this one more time to make sure there are no slurs. Just in case. Because somebody told me there were. I just want to make sure. Okay. All right, it's fine. It's okay. All right, I'll play it again for you.
I can see that. I can tell. I'm qualified.
Скажите что-нибудь от своего сердца.
Dear Joanne, my name is Hermione Granger. My friends and I are hereditary sorcerers, and we conjure so ours army wins. Can you help us? Say some spell to help us. Oh, shit, motherfucker. Приглашаю вас на борщ. А сейчас мы вам споем
They will sing to you from our hearts, from our country. Давайте, бабушки, запевайте.
Вовсе не колдунья, я любила и люблю. Это мне судьба послала, я
Oh, shit, motherfucker.
Выходите, люди, пожалели на родня. Видно, жизнь мою жену не влепить грешного вина.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Bravo.
Бабушки, вы понравились.
Why is her laugh so evil? She is evil.
Бабушки, вы понравились. Спасибо вам большое. Thank you, George. They all love you. Very, very.
Feeling is mutual. The feeling is.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
Love you.
I love you.
Okay, thank you, Joe. I know that one of my big friends, they are writers. They are writers, but they are, of course, they are Russians, but they are my favorite writers. It's Vovan and Lexus. Can you tell them hello, Vovan and Lexus?
Well, of course I will. Yeah.
No, you can say
sorry.
it. Vovan and
Okay.
Lexus. Vovan and Lexus. Hey.
Vovan and Lexus.
Yeah,
Hello.
they are also writers. Okay, thank you.
And that was who pranked her, Vovan and Lexus. Well, and ladies and gentlemen, and that was the prank of J.K. Rowling. Did she question literally anything that happened? No. Did she write down the idea of her removing the symbol on Harry Potter's forehead because it looks like the Z that the Russians were using on their tanks? Yes. This is hilarious. This is hilarious, okay? And nobody is going to tell me that this shit is not hilarious. Do you think anyone's gonna tell her? Oh, she knows now. She knows now. She's upset. Oh, she's mad. Don't worry about it. She's angry. Oh man. So look at this. J.K. Rowling falls for Russian pranksters posing as Zelensky in Zoom call. Zelensky! She thought that she was going to save Ukraine. She did. J.K. Rowling fell victim to a host of a pair of Russian pranksters who tricked the author into believing she was speaking with Zelensky. Oh my gosh, they pranked Kamala Harris, Bernie Sanders, Billie Eilish, George Bush. No! In a video released on YouTube, Rowling sat down with a person she believed to be Zelensky, and the impersonator praised her work and made a number of increasingly awkward comments. During 1 woman and 12-minute video, yeah, they did that. I want to see. We read Harry Potter to the soldiers in the Azov Battalion. Oh my gosh. I want to see something. They're now trying to cancel our country. I'm talking about the progressive discrimination. It has everything to do with Russia. So true. Wait, I want to see where she responded, because she got mad. She was not happy. Here, let's see. Oh, she didn't even respond. Her representatives did. That's so cringe. Rowling realized what was going on when the duo turned on the camera to introduce the Order of the Ukrainian Phoenix. However, it was just a group of people wearing t-shirts that only read "Only Putin" in Russian. In a statement released to the Hollywood Reporter, Rowling's representatives have slammed the distasteful prank. What is this? Anyways, it read, J.K. Rowling was approached to talk about her extensive charitable work in Ukraine, supporting children and families who have been affected by the current conflict in the region. The video, which has been edited, is a distorted representation of the conversation. There has been such speculation that Rowling was targeted by the Russian state actors over her support for Ukraine. This is because earlier in the year, she announced that she would give some money. You know, memes. Hilarious. It's horrible. What do you mean Vladimir Zelensky didn't want to speak to J.K. Rowling? What do you mean J.K. Rowling isn't like important enough to take over a wartime president's time? What are you talking about? What's happening? I mean, I listen. If I got an email in my inbox that said that Vladimir Zelensky would like to have a personal call with me, I mean, I'd believe it too. I mean, I'm a niche internet micro celebrity. Like, come on. What are you talking about?